I've already accepted the fact that I will be going not next week, not this week, the following week. And when I did make the decision, I was not looking at the bigger picture. Now everyone's explaining to me why everyone's reacted the way they reacted, because me pressing that button, I didn't think I was going to get the reaction I was going to get. For whatever reason in my head, I didn't think that I was going to get that reaction. That's why I pressed the button. Now looking back on it, I'm thinking it was selfish. And I accept the fact. And it is what it is. And I'm not going to hold it against no one. If no one wants to speak to me, I'm not going to hold it against anyone. Because they're entitled to it if they don't want to speak to me.
I'm more happy to speak to you, and I'm more happy to acknowledge that you are part of this group. I just don't know how I feel about me and you.
Fine. No, that's fine.
Basically how I feel about it, because you got to remember as well, I haven't meditated. I don't, you know, this is not your normal scenario that you'd have anywhere, because people can go and get space and come back and think about it and get clarity, but we can't do that in here. So again, that's another reason why I've got to be realistic with it, but it's just something that I wasn't expecting from you, and hence why it really shocked me. It's not about, you know, you kind of, because at the end of the day, that they put that in front of people for a reason, but at the same time, I think it's just because how I reacted to that and saying this is definitely not something I could do, knowing that it would just make the whole group lose out on a group thing. I just can't put myself ahead of people like that, and it was just a 1 second in thing as well. It was just something that you were just like, yep, I've never seen you so confident in here about a decision. Usually every decision you've ever made in here, you've not been sure, like the farmer's task, you weren't sure. This one you were so determined to do, I wasn't expecting it, to be honest, so. It's only because you decided to separate yourself from the group immediately when you pressed that button. You decided on a conscious level that you were separate from the group and you were your own entity, and that's why you made the decision. For me to then now acknowledge that you're now back in a group situation, now you've got your own way, would be almost agreeing to the fact that that was okay for you to do, and I don't agree with it.
That's fine. That's why I'm distancing myself from the group, because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm talking to you for like this reason now, and there's a house full of people, and then they want to speak to you and they feel awkward coming to you because they don't particularly like me. I don't want anyone to feel awkward because it's their house as well.
That's up to me, and that's up to other people. I'm not bothered about that.
I'd rather just be distant from myself. I told my brother, look, I'll participate in all the group tasks and I'll still do everything. I'm not going to not do anything to make it even worse. When it comes to interacting with people, if they don't want to speak to me, then that's fine. I'm not going to force them because they're entitled to it. That is their decision. It's understandable. But I honestly didn't think me pressing that button was going to get the reaction I was going to get. For whatever reason in my head, I did not think that. If I thought that, then I wouldn't have pressed the button. Simple as that. But it's just, what's done is done. I can't change it.